And I'm just making this recording. This is what's left of the snow around here. This snow is still really hard, like a rock. It's like 50 degrees out. There's something wrong with this snow. So I want to kind of point out to these clouds. If you can see, the bottom of them are darker, and the clouds over there are like a gray, dark, right? And if we look up, these lines in the clouds, if I get it like where you can see them better, these are scalar clouds. Because they don't come up good on the film in this camera on my phone, at least not from what I can see here. There you can see them. They're scalar clouds. That means that there's EMF waves going through them. And if you can see the darkness in the clouds, this storm is going east to west. You can see the clouds here. See, the bottom is dark. And see, these are all EMF clouds. That means that they're sending the frequency and they're directing the storm, and that they're putting more whatever it is they put in them. The sun is right there. Why is this camera doing that? And you can't hardly see the sun. It just amazes me that they can like kind of block out the sun. I mean, I'm looking right at the sun. There's a jet up there. That's one of the chemtrail jets. White with blue wings. I can't get it good in this one. Damn there. Yeah, I saw for a second. I got a reflection from, I can't really see it. So what I wanted to tell you is basically, I'm just making this as a real short, clear video. This snow should be soft, not like a rock. It's like impossible. And there's only a little puddle around here. It's evaporating. It's not melting like snow does. And, generally my idea of why they're doing this is, remember the mRNA vaccine had to be kept really cold to keep the virus or whatever they were putting in it alive? Yeah, well, my guess is the same thing here. They want to keep the virus alive. So if they're going to put a pathogen in the snow to keep it cold, it would be the perfect delivery system for it to do that. So I think this was just, the first one was just a test, and maybe a test again. But I would say I would pay attention, because I don't know what they're doing, but I would pay attention if people start getting sick after this next storm, because we never had a storm that went across 30 states ever before, and snow that doesn't melt and evaporates and has got plastics in it, and people are burning it and it doesn't melt. It turns blackish, so that's my video. Pay attention after this storm. If it's the same kind of snow that evaporates, which it looks like it's going to be with all the scalar clouds, they're directing it. Also, when they bring in cold weather, they heat the ionosphere, and it makes a bubble in it. They use like HARP antennas and lasers, and then that pulls air up into the bubble, and so they'll take a jet stream from another area. So they take the jet stream from the north. You can always see it coming down, and especially they kind of do it the same way. It's crossed to the Midwest, to the East Coast, and they take it from the North Pole. So then, of course, when you take the cold air out of the North Pole, then that's going to fill it with warm air up there, and the snow is going to melt up there, the ice caps, and they're going to say, look, global warming, because when you take the cold air out, something's going to replace it, and the only thing left is the warm air, and they need the cold air to make this snow and keep it going. Okay, so that's the end of my video, just for you to pay attention. And, this is just me guessing, I'll put it that way. And I think I'm right.